Hello people, how are we all? I hope you're safe and well. That's starting to be my catchphrase, isn't it? Anyway, so as promised, I'm actually going to do a video on car stuff. Just come back from a local car meet down the road from me, and it was a lovely drive there and back as well. But yeah, no, that was good. Wore my t-shirt that I had on yesterday, and within 5 minutes I've already spilt, well actually it's not a t-shirt, as my daughter corrected me, it's a polo shirt because it has a collar. Within 5 minutes got a coffee all down. So my beautiful wife told me to get the old vanish on it, and it's come out a treat. So I'm wearing these ones, right? These are the ones that I lived in when I was in the Isle of Wight. These are my original ones. I've got to tell you this because this will make you laugh. So I made these when I was away, and I'd had a few beers, and I put a bit of a grammatical error on the back there. I forgot the D at the end of donated to charity. But anyway. These, luckily they have been washed, now nice and fresh. So let's talk about, so I was talking about that windscreen rubber, yeah? So this is turned up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it, as I said before weather turns. A lot of, just a general thing about all the seals and stuff. I've just got boxes and boxes of like D rubbers, L rubbers, U rubbers, and you want to put as much as you sort of can on the car, because they're great obviously to try and keep water out, and they fill in gaps, etc. But often you buy them, it's often 3M make them, and they're obviously got, some of them have adhesive on them, but it's never that strong. So what I always do is I use this stuff called, you can't even see that, it's called mammoth tape, and you can get it in certain thicknesses, you know, and this is great for like sticking your number plates on and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is on this, it's bloody awkward, isn't it? On the longer edge, right, I'm going to put a line of that mammoth tape. I've already measured the width of the windscreen, and I've cut it because this has got no sticky on it whatsoever. I mean, you probably could get away with using a proper right angle piece of rubber, but I couldn't find any for some reason. I thought about sticking the tape on the smaller bit, so that on the back window, the bit that sticks up and stops the water is higher, but from experience, there'd be less sort of rubber to stick to the window. So I just think, and that mammoth tape is perfect width for the longer side. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to try and get this, where's it gone, the remote control to work again. So I'll see you in a bit, one sec. Right, so I'm down here now, I'm reusing my tripod. It's really good. So what I've done is, you can see on the seal, this is the short bit with nothing on there. Then I've stuck the mammoth tape on there. It was a bit awkward, I'll be honest with you, because, you know, it was on the roll, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to do it in one hit, but I've had to sort of stop halfway. That's not going to matter. The tape isn't there to stop water. It's there to just stick the thing. It's this bit without the sticky is the bit that stops the water. And, you know, you can see on the other side, I haven't done it right up to the gap, because I want to make sure that we can have as much of this shorter bit sticking up to stop the water. So yeah, so I've already cleaned the oh, how's this thing work? I've already cleaned the rear window, or the underneath of it, so that should be dry. So I'm going to go and try and stick it on there. So see you later. Okay. So here's the bit of the window that I was talking about. So I've already got that rubber stopper there, but if water gets over that, this is the whole point of this thing. So it should be pretty dry now, so I'm going to attempt to stick it. So there you go, I've stuck it on. So you can see it runs, you can barely see it to be fair, it runs, and you've got this little lip. Upon reflection, right, I think I'm going to try and get a bigger rubber, so a bigger sort of L-shaped rubber, because that is probably not high enough. When you account for the thickness of the glass, which is going to be, I don't know, 2-3 mil, that lip really isn't high enough. But I'm going to leave it on there for now, because it don't do any harm. Always just rip it off. But yeah, you can see the little lip there. I mean, it doesn't need to be massive, but I think we could get it a bit bigger than that, can't we? Anyway, I'll get back on the old eBay and see if I can find some. Anyway, see you later. So I've gone back to the drawing board, and I reckon something like this would be perfect, yeah? If you can imagine that the rear window goes in there. I've just measured it, the window is 3.2 mil, so it's going to be tight, but then, you know, that will just automatically stick up, and that'll be a nice decent height. I've got something similar already, right? You can see this one's slightly different, yeah? I've just had a go of it, and yeah, this one, you can see it's sort of, the round bit is on top of the grippy bit, whereas that one, the grippy bit, is the other way. So I reckon that'll be perfect. So let's buy it. Right, so I bought that seal. God knows when it will turn up. So I thought about just not doing this video or publishing it afterwards, but God knows when it'll turn up, and God knows when I'll get a chance to fit it. But so yeah, probably a bit of a rubbish video really, I'm sorry, but at least we've got something on there. And if I wash my car soon, not that it really needs it, and yeah, we have to be careful with the old water at the moment, don't we? It's got a bit more protection, but I think we can do better. So I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Oh, if my daughter could hear me say that, she would go, "You are so cringy." Anyway, right, I'll see you later. Take care, and let's see if this remote finally works.